Good evening to everyone, and thank you very much for joining at this hour. And also, maybe you have joined this session because of your interest in this MSc program. I thank for your interest on this as well. The main purpose of this session is to educate you regarding the application procedure, because currently we have called the applications. We posted the flyer on last Wednesday, literally on Tuesday, but it was online from Wednesday. So we have the deadline of application, or the closing date is 25th of February. So we have some time, but maybe why we give that kind of a time, because you might need to prepare all these required documents and you have to submit. Let me briefly explain about the application procedure first. There may be a lot of queries on eligibility. How eligibility will happen according to this criteria is, if you are a Bachelor of Science Engineering degree holder, it can be from University of Moratuwa. So you are, if it is from University of Moratuwa, you are in the first one. You don't need any work experience. You can have this course. I mean, you can enter this course, no problem. You have the eligibility. So the second thing is so that means 4 years engineering degree, right? 4 years engineering degree from another university. It can be University of Peradeniya, it can be University of Ruhuna, it can be any other engineering faculty at any other university in Sri Lanka, or it can be even a foreign degree of 4 years, right? So if that is the case, again you are there in, but that foreign degree should be recognized by UGC, University Grants Commission. So in University Grant Commission, there is a way to obtain that recognition, whether it is really recognized or not. You can obtain that letter from UGC. So if so, or you can check in the UGC website whether your foreign university is listed under their recognition list. So if so, you can apply, no problem. So you don't need any work experience if you have 4 years Bachelor of Science in Engineering degree from any university, right? Then if you have 3 years degree, this is even applicable for top-up degrees also, because a lot of people having qualifications like NDT or some other diploma holders like HNDE or something like that, they will do another top-up degree. Actually, you are not eligible with only NDT and experience, right? NDT means National Diploma of Technology, or HND means Higher National Diploma of Technology, engineering or something like that. So that those are diploma. So basically, their academic period is 2 years, and 1 year mostly 2 years academic work and 1 year. Maybe internship, right? Or maybe industrial training. So in that case, that is not a degree. So to be a degree, at least there should be academic work of 3 years, right? So that is the reason. So simply with the NDT and work experience, you are not eligible according to this eligibility criteria. But if you have a top-up degree, so most of the NDT people do this top-up degree from a foreign university. It can be any UK university or something like that. So that university should be recognized under UGC. So if that's so, you need only 1 year experience. So this work experience is always counted after the date of that qualification is obtained. So if your degree program has maybe degree certificate, or the transcript has the date of degree conferred to you, the date of degree, the valid date of the degree. So that is mentioned in the transcript as well as the degree certificate. So we start to count the work experience from that date. So if you have any work experience before that date, that is not counted. So you have to check whether you have 1 year work experience or 2 years experience or whatever it is after the degree is conferred to you, right? So this is actually checked by our Senate and our postgraduate division. So definitely we cannot help for anything, right? I cannot personally help to anyone, even though I am the course coordinator. My duty is coordinating the course. So there's a separate division to check these, all this. They actually carefully check everything. So no one can obtain the eligibility through that if you don't have proper eligibility requirements, like as I explained. So that's the thing. So if it is 3 years engineering degree, that is simply B.Eng or Bachelor of Engineering, then you can apply with 1 year experience. That is work experience counted after the degree is conferred. If not, you can go to science degrees holder. Maybe there may be a lot of Bachelor of Science degree holders, but your degree should be somewhat relevant. It can be Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, Bachelor of Science in maybe somewhat related, not Bachelor of Science in Business Management, or not Bachelor of Science in maybe some non-related area to manufacturing fields or maybe processing fields. So basically, there are a lot of huge number of, it can be environmental management, no problem. It is directly related. So like that, maybe you might have various degree programs are there, which is offering Bachelor of Science qualification. So if it is a 4 years special degree, that means Bachelor of Science honors degree, you need only 1 year work experience, a relevant work experience. Relevant work experience means not maybe just teaching, right? Not just teaching in a school or somewhere, not even just working in maybe some kind of, let's say, non-relevant, maybe something like a bank or something, for example. So it should be somewhat related to manufacturing industry, at least maybe certification body, or maybe some even government or institutes are okay, like for example ministry or some department related to environment and other stuff, right? For example, maybe Standard Institute, right? Or maybe Sustainable Energy Authority, or maybe a place like Environmental Ministry, right? Maybe Central Environmental Authority, something like that. So many departments, even agricultural department, no problem, because there may be somewhat relevant areas to sustainability. So then the Bachelor of Science degree, there's another one is a general degree, that is 3 years degree. So if that is the case, you should need 2 years work experience after the graduation. And in addition, you can, if you don't have any degree, you can still apply if you have a proper uh, professional qualifications with experience, with related work experience. Professional qualifications in this case is not like any professional qualification. The panel will review what professional qualification, whether it is really relevant one or whether it is really equivalent to a degree. For example, even in engineering area, we have two professional qualifications in Sri Lanka. One is IESL membership, which is associate membership of IESL. Usually associate member of IESL is equivalent to a degree holder. Usually if you have a Bachelor of Science Engineering degree, you will get the this membership, associate membership. And also in the meantime, if you have another qualification, you can write some exam and obtain this. So if you obtain, you will be equivalent to a degree holder. So even any NDT graduate or someone, with the associate membership of IESL, that is Institution of Engineers in Sri Lanka, you are equivalent to a degree. So we can consider that, or it can be international engineering or any other related professional qualification. But there are some lower grade professional qualifications. For example, in industry, in Sri Lanka, we have Institution of Incorporated Engineers. So that is if you are associate member of incorporated engineers, that is equivalent to diploma level. So it is not degree level. So we cannot recognize in that way. So like that, some professional qualifications would be relevant, some are not. So that will be decided by our Senate and the panel. So that is the overall eligibility criteria. I think it is very clear now after I explain. So in addition, I think I have to explain about the tuition fees as well. So we plan for total tuition fee of 400,000, which is for the MSc. For postgraduate diploma, it is actually 360,000. So this is our course website. You can go there, this web address. So there you can even download the student handbook and see. So you can see our news items, maybe what we have done for the previous course programs and so and so. And this is the actually application link. So apply now. There's a button. You can click there. But maybe you can click and check this. Before you apply, actually, you have to prepare some documents. What are they? You can go to this application procedure. There's a tab called application procedure. So there, if you go, you can download this application form. So maybe if I show you, you can download this application form. This is the application form. So you can download this if you like. You can download this and you can maybe take a printout of this. So if you go through this application form, it is actually a 3-page document you have to fill. So if you want, you can print these 3 pages and manually fill using then you can scan, you can sign and put all these details, and then you can scan and you have a place in this form to upload, right? Or otherwise, even it's okay to make it as a soft copy, PDF, you can you can type in the PDF if you use Adobe Acrobat DC or some other PDF reader. That option is there, so you can type your name and all those things you can type there, right? So you can type like that and fill everything and put the digital signature here, maybe your e-signature or something, right? And then you can have, anyway, it's in soft form, right? So that is the first thing you have to do. That is the first thing, the filling the application form with proper details, accurate details, and the signature, right? And then, because you have to put there 2 non-related referees as well, right? Okay, then so you need to have the completed application form and maybe your CV, updated CV so far, and maybe a scanned copy of your academic transcript. Maybe you can have a scanned copy. In case you don't have this academic transcript, maybe you have to inform us, right? For example, maybe you might have the academic transcript. It is old and you have work experience, but unfortunately, you were not able to get it from the university by that time. So still you don't have. Some people are there like that, right? Maybe 2 years, 3 years after degree is completed, still academic transcript is not there with you. If such a case, if you cannot obtain the transcript within this time before the application deadline, you can inform us. Then you can submit without that. But we appreciate if you can get that transcript quickly and upload it as well as a scan copy of that. And the degree certificate also the same scan copy. And if your eligibility is requiring work experience, that means basically if you are a degree holder of 3 years bachelor's of engineering degree or bachelor of science degree holder, you need to attach your proof of work experience like a service letter obtained from those workplaces, including your current workplace. You have to attach. And then if you have any professional memberships, this is optional. If you have any professional membership, you can uh, attach them. If not, no problem. And your national ID card and or passport, whatever identification document you can scan and upload, and your birth certificate also should be uploaded. Why we take all these documents? Because then we don't need to ask again these documents from you. So we have only a verification with the originals at the inauguration of the course. So then your registration will be very smooth. Otherwise, if we don't ask these documents, simply the application form, again after selection is done, we will be again asking you. That will be a problem for you. It is very smooth if we do like this. Okay, so that is about that. Then you can, if all these documents are ready with you as soft copies, you can go to this application form. Anyway, you have to maybe enter your email address. You should have Google document, kind of Google, this is a Google document. So you should have your Gmail account that you must have joined there, and then you can fill these things. I think you can enter your details, your email, your phone number and postal address. Then there you can upload your CV here, and you can maybe your identification number, and then you can add your scan ID copy and birth certificate, scan birth certificate, and your first degree details, and you can upload your degree certificate and the transcript, and whether you can mention it is 4 years or 3 years degree. And then the date of graduation would be, you can mention looking at your degree certificate, and then current workplace and designation, and then the work experience you can mark. And even you don't have work experience, you can mark it is simply less than 1 year or no work experience. Especially this is related to 4 years Bachelor of Science engineering degree holders. And then you can upload the service letters and your any other professional memberships and all. And lastly, you have to upload this signed application form that you downloaded from there, and then you submit. And that's all. After you submit, you will get a response, and you will get a response. Kind of response means automatic reply that you have your one is received. Then we will review your application, and after 25th of February only, we will inform you. Right after the deadline, we will inform you, because right after the deadline, within 1 or 2 weeks, we will complete all the interviews. So you will get a notification regarding the interview date and time and the link, or maybe sometimes we might have them in physical mode. So whatever the information we will receive right after the deadline of applications. Then if you receive, that means you are eligible. We only call interviews for the eligible candidates only. So then if you are eligible, you will be called and you can participate in the interview and see, you can see whether you are selected or not, right? So that is basically the overall explanation and the awareness that I was planning. I would be happy if you have any doubts, any questions. Now I would like to answer them. There were some questions. Even you can put any question into the chat box. There was one question from one candidate, I think. I am a business administration degree holder and currently working as manager sustainability. For the last 6 years, I have been working in the sustainability field. Is there any possibility to get the eligibility with these qualifications? The problem is your degree. I don't know whether this is business administration degree holder means what is the degree coming? Is it Bachelor of Science in Business Administration or is it simply Bachelor of Business Administration? If it's Bachelor of Business Administration, that means you must have management background or maybe some kind of simply financial side of that, right? So then definitely, even though your experience is into sustainability, uh, maybe the fundamentals of process engineering, sustainable process engineering means not simply sustainability. Because maybe in the businesses, in the industries, you might work on sustainability in without these technical aspects, maybe, right? Sometimes it might be focusing on business sustainability. So if it is business sustainability, that may be going with management and the business administration. So that is not the one we focus in this course. So because of that, I'm not sure. Mostly you will be considered as non-eligible candidate, right? So, but anyway, you can give a try if you think that your work experience is very strong and it is related to the course content of this MSc program. You can give a try because to apply, you don't need to be eligible. If you want, you can apply, no? So you can apply and see how it is interpreted by our postgraduate division as well as our interview panel and our selection panels, right? And also our Senate. So if they think that you are eligible, then it would be okay, right? So you can give a try if you even you have a doubt like that. But for me, I think like if so, if it is business administration, that is not that relevant based on our eligibility criteria, because our eligibility criteria, you must have done some bachelor's degree in science, right? Why? Because the fundamentals are in science fundamentals. So that is the problem, right? Okay. So you are welcome to put any question to the chat box also. If you would like, you can unmute and ask as well. So there are several questions in the chat box now. So I will one by one answer. Uh, okay, right. What is this next question is? Right. Sir, may I know the duration period of semester? Is it six? No, it is not 6 months. It is even less than 4 months, right? Usually, yes, semester means, I think in undergraduate it is 4 months. But our case, we have to complete all these 3 semesters within 1 year, right? So basically one semester may be even less than 4 months because we manage the number of credits and the hours. We can complete. So we have experienced this in last batches as well. So basically, semester one would be 4 months, I think, because semester one has somewhat higher credits, but semester two and three would be faster, right? Because we hold it a bit more because ultimately we calculate the number of learning hours for the credit. So if the number of learning hours are finished, we immediately have the exam. So So then we can complete all these 3 semesters within 1 year. Maximum maybe 4 months. Yes, not more than 4 months, right? So we can complete within 4 months. Um, or maybe semester one, maybe sometimes slightly more than 4 months because the exams we might have some gaps. So due to that, anyway, it will be done within 1 year. So next question is, what are the job opportunities we can obtain after reading this MSc program? Yes, that actually we can't assure that you can get this job and that job. But I can tell you based on our experience, because now this course, this MSc program, we had started in a different name. The starting point of this MSc program is somewhere like in 2010, 2009, 10, that time. We started this. That time it was sustainable process development, MSc in sustainable process development. At that time we had a link with University of Southern Norway, right? So it was with the collaboration with Norwegian University, we started this MSc program. So there was some kind of collaboration and some maybe uh, student transfer program, right, at that time. So due to that, most of the people who did this course went to Norway at that time, right? But that was over somewhere in 2015-16 period. Then we changed this course to MSc in Sustainable Process Engineering. That we started from 2019 actually. So we changed the curriculum. So there's a major curriculum change in this, and also the MSc name was also changed. So now we are focusing on basically practical sustainability subjects. So even without any such kind of maybe what do you call this collaboration agreement or something like that, a student transfer program or something like that, most of our graduates from this MSc program went abroad. Maybe for if you complete people who completed MSc, some people went for PhDs, right? Some people went for jobs. Some people went for MSCs again, who did postgraduate diploma also. People went to countries like Canada, Australia, European countries. They went for various programs, right? So that opportunity is there. But we can't assure that after this doing this MSc program, you will be definitely you will go to abroad or something, right? But because this is very strong in abroad, especially in European countries, countries like Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, and so and so, even Asian countries. Now, sustainability is very hot topic, a good area. So many opportunities are there, like the MSc opportunities, scholarships, PhD opportunities, even various other industry opportunities also. So because of that, you will be open to those opportunities. So most of our previous graduates also gone there. You can check, you can cross-check with our graduates in this MSc program, previous intake students, they have got chances like that. Some of them who have really achieved something out of this course. And in addition, people who were in Sri Lanka, they actually moved to the other areas of job. For example, I know some student who did postgraduate diploma and MSc in previous intakes, not the very immediate intake. Immediate intake has not completed their research. They have just completed their PG diploma only. So I think for in their batch also, even the recently finished batch also, there are few cases. But even before, definitely I know several students, several graduates, they have moved from current industry to another job, now previously they were working in maybe let's say some area, but they have moved to this sustainable related area. For example, compliance manager or sustainability. They were previously in some different designation. They improved their job towards sustainability side. That is also there. And also some people actually maybe went got promotions through their jobs like that. So like that, there may be so many areas. We can't assure that you will get that one and this, and that is based on your performance and how you learn this course as well. Because so if you just enter this course and you don't get it effectively, then maybe, but that is very rare, because unless otherwise you have a real trouble. Otherwise, the way that we conduct, you will anyway gain something. So then based on that, you have to decide which opportunities that you should try. There will be a lot of opportunities, right? That's the answer that I can give for that, because we cannot promise that this opportunity will be there, that opportunity will be there, but definitely there will be a lot of opportunities, right? Okay, may I know attendance requirement because of Saturday commitment? Actually, we don't mark any attendance, right? We don't mark any attendance. That means we don't have something like 80% attendance or something like that. We don't have. But we would like to have attended, because attendance is very important because of this reason. uh, we we would reduce your workload, because if you check with all other MSc programs, what is really happening, even though it is MSc, it is also a degree program, right? So all these degree programs have continuous assessment and end assessment components. So therefore, lecturers would have to give some kind of continuous assessment work, right? I think you have experienced this continuous assessment. So because of that, some assignments have to be given, right? So if those assignments are given as take-home assignments, usually like in undergraduate programs, and also most of the MSc programs, I know that they are doing this. They are giving these homework assignments. And you will be in big trouble, practically, because you all are graduated professionals, and you all are working very hard, sometimes weekdays at until over, maybe late night sometimes, and you have family commitments and so many things. So because of that, ultimately you will be in trouble of completing these homework assignments, right? So understanding this difficulty, we would like to have this course, maybe something like completing that kind of continuous assessment also, maybe most possibly in the sessions, within the sessions. So we will have a lot of group work and lot of maybe in class sessions, right? One example is these workshops. So special workshops, special training programs, special practical kind of practical sessions. So those, when you attend those sessions, your continuous assessment will be covered by that. So you don't need to, after you attending both Saturday and Sunday classes, lectures, again you don't have to spend time on various assignments and all. Uh, Maybe rarely few assessments only you have to do like that. Especially the project work, you have to do the final special study, you have to do independently, then you have to occupy your other time. But other than that, all the subjects, so that is a big relief. You can ask from other our previous graduates as well as previous intake students. uh, you compare with other MSc programs, we run in a system that you will feel like you have a less workload, because you complete the things on time within the sessions. So because of that, if you don't attend the sessions regularly, you will be in trouble. Why? You will not you will not be in the sessions, means you will miss the uh, assessment components, and it would be very difficult to give you makeup assessments for those every assessment. Maybe some assessment it would be possible, but some assessment it might not be possible to give makeup assessment. So in that case, you will miss that. So maybe you can miss a certain component of assessment, no problem. But if it is more than the required missed components, then you will be in trouble with the marks, right? So that is the problem. Otherwise, it is okay not to attend, right? So you can, but my simple question is, if you pay a big amount like this, even it is 4 lakhs means it's a big amount. So why don't you attend, right? Because you have paid for this course, so you have to attend and get the maximum, no, out of it. So so I think maybe Saturday, if it is difficult, then you have to somehow find some way to get the possibility of attending at least the mandatory sessions, right? So that is what I think. So we actually would encourage if you attend both days, if that is happening. But even both Saturday and Sunday would not happen every time. Like maybe it may be basically in the semester one, right? So anyway, that is the answer that I can give for that question. So another question is there. I am moving to a new company and I will not be able to get leaves easily on weekdays. So no, weekdays you don't need. We don't do anything in the weekdays, right? So I have some questions regarding this. Will the interviews be conducted on week? No, no, no. Week interviews also will be conducted in weekend, right? Weekend. This is a weekend course now. So even the after you apply the interviews also will be held on weekends, not in on weekdays, right? I Are there any industry visits projects on weekdays? No, no. All these industry visits and project work all are in weekends. So we don't take any of your weekdays. So we can assure that we will never ever ask you on a weekday to attend for any session, right? Because I know that some of the MSc programs they do on Fridays. We don't do that. Right? We don't do that because we understand how it is difficult to obtain leave from industry. Even though you are not a fresh person in this company, maybe even you have few years experience in the same company, they don't let you to, you can't come with your responsibilities. I know that. We know that, right? So because of that, we never ever have any session on weekdays. So don't worry about that. If so, what can be done to avoid? No, you don't have any inconvenience. If you are okay with Saturday and Sunday, that's all, right? Don't worry about it, right? I followed BSc honors in green technology from Faculty of Agriculture. So if it is BSc honors, it is green technology is the subject area. So you are in our eligibility requirements, right? BSc honors means okay, right? But you need 1 year work experience. Yes, I have 1 year work experience because of the administrative stuff. Our graduation will plan. No, graduation means the convocation. No, effective date of the degree was July 2024, last year. My degree basically on sustainability and my work extension most related to the environment. Yes, we understand. I know about this degree program. And even I remember last time also there was one student who was following this our course, who was eligible and following. But the only problem I have this is this work experience problem, because if your transcript and degree certificate says that effective date is July 2024, then maybe you are not eligible, because you have to have at least 1 year experience by 25th of February, the last date of applications. So that may be the issue. If the effective date mean is July 2024 means that, right? So in that case, you will be definitely eligible for our next intake. So you can try our next intake, right? But just check whether really the effective date is that, or if it is before date, that means before 25th of February 2024, then you are there, right? You are eligible. If so. Could you please inform expected date of start of this intake? Yes, that is a good question. We will close the applications on 25th, and then we will immediately call the interviews. That means in the first week of March, that probably maybe 1st and 2nd of March. That is Saturday and Sunday. In case we are not able to complete all the interviews on 1st and 2nd, we will have again interviews on 8th and 9th. But we try our best to complete the interviews on 1st and 2nd March, because we want to accelerate this application procedure. Then we have to hand over them to our the selected applicants list. We have to submit to the postgraduate division. Then postgraduate division will forward it to Senate. So Senate will take maybe some time to approve this. That is beyond our control. So if we go in that plan, probably we might be able to start the lectures in May or June, right? It depends. Probably on May, in the month of May, or definitely in June, we will start the lectures, right? But maybe you will be notified about the registration. Yes, there's a person who has raised the hand. Yes, maybe you can ten upon, right? You can ask
Excuse
your
me, sir.
question. Yes.
Sir, I'm the student followed BSc in Green Technology at University of Ruhuna. Actually, sir, we engaged in an internship program since like this last year, April, cause my degree, but my degree's effective date is on 2024 July.
Ah,
Uh, since April
yes.
until now, I have experience on the field, and I am
Yes.
very much of interested in this
Yes.
sustainability. So that's why I
Yes,
applied.
I understand your interest. I understand your interest, and it is highly appreciated. But the problem is, we cannot amend any of these requirements. The problem is, even though you had the internship, it is the effective date is after the internship. No, so then if that is July, means you don't have 1 year work experience given by the eligibility criteria. That's the problem, right? So maybe you can try applying this intake. For me, I feel like they will decide that you have not completed. So I know your interest. So best thing is you can try apply, no problem. If in case you are not selected, definitely you will be eligible for the next intake. Because
Okay, sir.
when we the next intake, we will call the next intake for sure. We are planning now. No delays will happen.
Yeah.
Maybe once we start the semester 3 of this intake, we are calling the applications for the next intake. We couldn't do that for the last batch because of the approval process was there for a new curriculum, which we amended slightly this curriculum actually. We were in a process to offer another MSc, another master qualification, that is 1 year master. In addition to postgraduate diploma, we were in a plan to offer 1 year master, but for that we were not able to obtain the approval yet. So that is why we were holding for this application procedure and approval procedure, but we wanted to not to go beyond that. So we stopped that. We are in the approval process. So this year we will get that approval. So once we get that, we will call the application for that intake. So there you can apply for that definitely. So don't worry. Can be only a few months delay, right?
Thank you,
So
sir.
Yeah. So thank you for that question. Then another is, yes, I think I gave the answer for the expected date of intake starting, right? Uh, I did top up degree, that is B engineering honors, yes, after diploma. Okay, that is very good. And I have more than 2 years experience in procurement in cement industry. Is it okay? Yes, I think if you have a Bachelor of Engineering in honors, that means that is top up degree, no? So top up degree, we have to check the transcript, right? Just check, baby. Even though it says Bachelor of Engineering honors, it should be 3 years degree, I think, because after the diploma, maybe it is just 1 year top up degree. So then, if so, it is you need 1 year work experience after that date. So if these 2 years work experience is after that date, so at least you have 1 year work experience after that date, you are eligible. And you are working in the cement industry, no problem. That is directly related to our field, our sustainable process engineering field. So you are eligible. So please apply the course if you are interested in this, right? I have Bachelor of Science special degree in zoology. Okay. That is a Bachelor of Science degree, but it is in zoology. Okay. My research area on environmental toxicology. Okay. Right. And first 3 years done chemistry as main subject. Ah, okay. Even though it is zoology, you have done chemistry, right? Okay. Now working in environment sustainability in apparel industry. Ah, okay. That is also relevant, right? In engineering department also, right? Okay. That means you are working in the engineering department, the apparel industry. May I eligible? Yes, you are eligible, right? Because you have Bachelor of Science degree, even though it is zoology. First I read, I was a bit having some doubt with the zoology, because if you did only zoology and zoology related like animal science and so many other subjects, then there's an issue. But maybe you have done environmental toxicology as well as you have done chemistry in your degree, so we can look at your transcript. So then by the subject wise also, even though it is a zoology degree, you are there, right? You are eligible. And then you are definitely working in the environment sustainability field in the apparel industry. So that is directly related industry to our sustainable process engineering field. And also it is job role is also sustainability, and you are in the engineering department. Why not? You are definitely eligible. So please apply, right? I have already completed the BTech. Okay, BTech degree. That's the problem, right? I know that. BTech degree, we want to actually open the eligibility, but the problem is with the current eligibility criteria, BTech honors degree is not mentioned. But anyway, I would like to request you also to apply, right? Because don't just think that it is non-relevant. uh, just you can apply and see, because we can just have a discussion on this. But anyway, you can apply since you are specializing in sustainable technology, and you have 2 years work experience as an assistant engineer. Yes, you can apply, right? Just apply this. But there is a problem with the eligibility, because our eligibility criteria doesn't mention about bachelor of, because the problem is this eligibility criteria has been developed before the BTech degrees were introduced, right? That's a problem. So we amended it, but that is still in that approval process. That's the problem. But we can give a try. We can see. We can interview you and see. So why not you apply? Then we can have internally, we can review your application and see whether we can offer it or not, right? So because applying is nothing, no, you don't need to you will not even spend any money on that, so you can just apply and see, right? If you are interested, I request you to apply. Could you please advise the lecture time? How many hours per day? Right. Okay. That's a good question. So usually lecture hours, if it is a 4 credit subject, it is 4 hours per week. If it is 3 hours subject, it is 3 hours per week, right? But that also we have broken into, if it is 4 hours, like 4 hours subject, 3 hours lectures, and 1 hour practical work. Sorry, 2 hours practical work, right? So we have divided like that. So because of that, uh, your maximum lecture time may be 3 hours per subject. So usually we will have two subjects per day. If it is both on Saturday and Sunday, especially in semester one, this happens. If it is semester two, maybe even it has only 3 credit subjects, so it will be 2 hour lecture slots. 2 hour lecture slots will be there. So then maybe even in online mode, you will, if we conduct it in online mode, some of the lectures will be in online mode. Then it is usually, if it is a 2 hour lecture, then 2 hours with is not continuous. Every 50 minutes we give a break usually, right? So if it is in online, if it is in physical mode, maybe 2 hours, and then you have a somewhat break between that, and then the next lecture like that. So maybe if we conduct it within one day, right? For example, let's say in semester two, usually we try our best to keep 1 day lectures, like Saturday only, sorry, Sunday only, for example. So if we do that, then Sunday maybe starting from 8:30 or 9 o'clock until 5 p.m., right? So that period, you with different break times, you will have the lectures, right? uh, or otherwise, if it is both days, then there will be some kind of maybe we try to give some relief in between. uh, but anyway, if the lectures will be usually started maybe 8:30 or 9 in the morning. If it is physically happens, maybe 9, but if it is online, maybe sometimes 8:30 or 8 also possible. If then we can finish early. So based on that, we will prepare the timetables. So it will not more than 5 o'clock in the evening. If so, even it is started at 9, it is not going beyond 5 o'clock. So maximum be between 8 to 5, for example, or 8 to 4 or 8 to 4:30 or 8:30 to 4:30 or 9 to 5, right? Maximum like that. So I think that is, otherwise if you don't do in that way, we cannot uh, complete the required credit and required hours, no. So that is the plan, but we will never have it more than 5, 5:36, 7 like that. We don't have night time, we don't have, and morning also we don't start early morning like 7, 7:30. No, maybe online maximum 8 in the morning, uh, physically maybe 9, right? I think that answers that question, right? Another question is their average lecture period from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. I think from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. because we have to have 1 hour break time for the lunch, and also at least 15 minutes or 30 minutes break time between two lectures. So usually if it is physical mode, maybe 15 minutes. Sometimes in online mode, there will be frequent breaks, right? So anyway, it will be maximum 9 to 5, not 9 to 4. We cannot stop at 4 because uh, the breaks will occupy. Then we will not be able to give a lunch break, no? Right? Okay. If have BSc degree and more than 2 years experience. Do I need to attach the current employment service letter since I joined recently? If have BSc degree and more than 2 years experience, do I need to attach the current employment? Uh, Yes, the thing is, you asking, I understand what you asking. Okay, you have already 2 years work experience in a previous place. You're asking whether I need to, yes. The thing is, current employment, if it's recently started, okay, then you might not be able to, you might not required to submit that since you have already completed 2 years work experience in another one, no? Right? So that is okay. But maybe you have to mention what is your current employment, right? So, but it would be better if you can obtain some proof of that and submit, because you have changed, then maybe the application selection committee may be looking at you have submitted. That is also okay, no problem. Since you are filling in that application form, you have to fill the previous jobs and all. So then they can trace that. So it is not essential to submit the current employment service letter in that case, but it would be better if you can, right? But definitely those 2 years one you can submit. You have to take from the previous place and submit. Under application procedure in the website, there is a section mentioning that we have to email post the application with required document. Where is it? Required to mail those also out. No, no, no. Where is that? I think you are referring to somewhat old thing, right? Maybe if you downloaded the application form before 5th of February, maybe that is available in our previous application form for 20 previous intake, right? So don't use that application form. I think I can share this screen again and show you the application form again, right? Quickly. So this is the application form. So you can see the application form also have all these procedures. So there it says clearly scanned document should be uploaded in the online application form. It doesn't say anything about posting or emailing. Maybe you can read these instructions, right? Anywhere it is not mentioned to post an email, right? So it mentions here clearly scanned document should be uploaded in the online application form only, right? So I think maybe what you have there is that is the old application form you might have downloaded from somewhere. So don't download from any other place. Go back to our website. Your application form should have 2025 intake mentioned on the top. If it is a different intake, that is old one, right? So I think that is the case that for this, right? Right. Okay. Then I think it's just only submission of the Google form, right? You have to submit the Google form. There you have to attach the document. That's all, right? You don't need to email separately or you don't need to register post. It's just an online application form, but the required documents must be attached. Actually, without attaching the documents, you cannot submit the Google form. We have set it in that way. So you have to definitely attach them, right? Uh, right. You have to fill the application form and sign also. Without that, you cannot, without attaching that, you cannot submit. Uh, could you please let me know SLQF level of this? SLQF level, that's also a very good question. Sri Lanka qualification framework, we are in level 10, right? Our MSc program, if you do obtain the MSc, that is 60 credits, 2 years MSc, that is equivalent to SLQF 10. Then our postgraduate diploma course is SLQF level 8, right? SLQF level 9 is 1 year master course that is not there inside our course program that we are trying to obtain. right? Still, that is what we are trying to obtain. So we cannot offer SLQF9 at this moment, but SLQF9 will be there in the next intake, mostly. Mostly it will be there, right? So you can obtain SLQF10 directly by doing the MSc. I think that is the uh, best thing. Rather 9, 10 is better, because if you obtain 10 only, you can, if you have any idea to extend your education, postgraduate education to a PhD or a foreign degree, or maybe foreign exposure, even you go to foreign industry, it's much better you achieve this MSc with the research component, that is SLQ of 10, our ultimate MSc, other than obtaining SLQ of 9. SLQ of 9 is just for the industry only. It's just as a qualification, right? Okay. Another question. Also, I will be having my wedding in November. Will this affect the exam timelines? Can I know the exam timelines? If I miss or get repeated, when can do the repeat exams? Also, can I continue to you do the program and do the repeat modules in the next opportunity? Yes. The thing is, at the moment, I cannot tell you exactly what are the exam dates, but definitely on the inauguration ceremony. That means inauguration ceremony means right after we call you, maybe after interviews, we send the selection list and Senate will announce these are the finally selected ones. Then the final selection list we will inform, right? So if so, with that, we will share the calendar, academic calendar. There we will plan all the 3 semesters. You will see the dates, right? So we will share that with you by the inauguration of the course. So then you can see which dates having the exams, which dates having the practical sessions, workshops, uh, like that you can see on the entire program structure. Then the specific date. So unfortunately, if your wedding is there on the exam date, then then definitely you have to attend your wedding, no, not the exam. So in that case, you can give us maybe a request letter or something. You can have it as a fresh attempt in the next intake, maybe with the next batch. You can continue with that only per subject, the particular subject. It's not a repeat even because you were not able to come because of your personal reason, some valid reason. No, it is not just maybe either it is medical problem or this kind of a issue like wedding. You can show your wedding marriage certificate that your marriage was done on that date, then we can offer you fresh attempt, not a repeated attempt, right? So, but that attempt will be with the next batch, right? Because it's a official exam, right? So I think that also answers that question. Can I know the semester one starting date or month? I think I answered that question mostly in May or beginning of June. Definitely beginning of June, right? Right. I have a Bachelor of Science in Eco-Business Management, which is a 4-year degree. It is Bachelor of Science, no? Okay, then so that is 4 years degree, no? Then additionally, I have 3 years of work history in a GAG verifier at the Sri Lanka Climate Fund. Okay, that is very, very relevant. Am I eligible? Yes, you are eligible. Why not? You can do this MSc course. Please apply, right? I'm bioscience degree holder. Does it involve a lot of maths part? That's also a good question. Most of the people have this question. No, actually, this is not a course. We try to check your maths capabilities, right? Because nowadays uh, math is something like you can do with lot of tools. Now even these AI tools are there, so many AI tools. So you can do this math very easily, right? So we are not having, uh, of course, there will be math because without math, because this course is sustainable process engineering, no? So engineering is the application of mathematics. So without maths, we can't conduct any engineering course. But the thing is, you might not have to work on very deep mathematics, right? So ultimately, most of the calculations are basic arithmetics, no? So because other calculations may be happening inside the models and all, uh, but some exposure on mathematics is required. But I think even though you are a bioscience degree holder, you might have done that basic mathematics, maybe not the maybe O-level mathematics. Beyond that, maybe you must have done some mathematics during your bioscience degree, even though it is bioscience. In bioscience also there are mathematics now. For example, bioscience, this this microbiology, there is an equation called monod equation. That is also there also you calculate these microbial colonies or something. That is kind of a differential equation, right? So I'm pretty sure that you might have learned about some maths during your Bachelor of Science degree. So if so, it is not a problem. Don't worry. We are not asking you to apply engineering mathematics and do that level like maybe high-end engineering graduate is doing, right? Maybe some mathematics may be there definitely up to that level, but that maybe you can understand easily if you have that basic mathematics approaches, right? Okay. I have a foreign university engineering degree. Yes. So do I need to submit the UGC recognition letter along with my degree certificate? Yes, through the Google document application. That is actually we have not put in this application form. So you don't need to submit this UGC recognition letter at this moment, right? But it would be better you obtain that UGC recognition letter by yourself immediately. Because I know that sometimes practically before 25th of February, you might not be able to obtain that. But definitely you have to obtain because you are eligible. If you are eligible, if it is recognized degree, you will be eligible. And in that case, you have to submit that recognition letter to us. We will ask from you if you, for example, if you go through the interview and you are in the list, we will contact you and we will ask that recognition letter. So it would be much better you get it from UGC, but we have not given anywhere to attach it. If you have that recognition letter, please attach it maybe with the professional and other professional qualifications or other document. There's some place to upload. There you can upload that also, right? Okay. Lecture period time, I think I have answered. So I think I have given that answer. Could you please explain about required GPA to complete all semesters? Is it more than 3? What about repeated attempts? No, actually, we are offering GPA for this MSc. So you will get a GPA out of 4. So you can earn until 4, right? But there is no GPA limit that we usually limit, right? We don't limit any GPA. You can apply, right? Maybe, uh, but the problem is maybe you are asking about to complete all GPAs. The thing is like this, maybe the grading system, we start with C plus, right? We don't have C. We are starting with C plus, that is 50. So to pass from any subject, you have to get 50 out of 100, right? Overall marks, 50 out of 100. Then in that case, you will get GPA of 2. GPA of 2, yes. Uh, 2 or 2.4, I think, 2.4. So in that case, it's that. So then you don't need to have, if you have passed all the subject, you can complete the MS. There's no limitation like that. But if you do not pass any subject, so there will be something like written exam component is incomplete, or continuous assessment incomplete, or both incomplete means fail. So if you fail, you can get a repeated attempt. No problem. You can repeat it with another intake and fulfill that. So, but you can continue. So you don't need to, because of semester one is having low grades, we are not saying that don't go to semester two. We let you to continue until semester three, and whatever the repeated ones you can complete with the next intake. No problem, right? That's the way that we do. Not it's different from undergraduate degrees, right? I was in IChem student. I graduated in graduateship in chemistry and have 1 year experience in industry. IChem degree we accept because IChem degree is recognized by the UGC as a 4 year equivalent to 4 years bachelor's degree, right? So so it is graduateship in chemistry is okay, right? It is you can see that it is mentioned that it is equivalent to Bachelor of Science of Honors, right? 4 years degree. And have 1 year work. Yes, if you have 1 year work experience, then you are eligible. But that 1 year should be after the graduation date, right? So you have to check in your transcript and your degree certificate whether that date is before 1 year of your uh, whatever the deadline and your work experience there after that. If it is 1 year, then you are eligible. No problem. Can you tell more about what kind of industry experts international community would we can collaborate with? Okay. Yes, that is like this. We have, you can go and see in our lecture panel, maybe in the website also, we have put our lecture panel. So you can go and see who are the lecturers usually there. But now that crew has been updated also. Some people will be there, new people also will be there for your intake. Some people are from Sri Lankan industry, leading companies, some senior managers will be doing. And you will be exposed to some foreign professors also. Some foreign professors also would also do some kind of guest lectures, guest sessions. And some training programs also, you can meet some of the resource persons like that, some foreign people also. And also the foreign industry professionals, like maybe in some subject areas. Other than that, the lecture panel from our University of Moratuwa and some other people, right? So like that, you can see the majority of lecture panel was which were in usual lecture crew. You can see in our website, the lecture panel. There's a tab called that. In addition, also there will be some additional people, right? So you will be exposed to them, right? No problem. And also new people also will be introduced in this intake. I have done BSc, especially nuclear medicine. Bachelor of Science in Nuclear Medicine. Okay. Then MSc in Occupational Safety, Health and Management. Okay. From you and Master of Public Administration. So you have a lot of qualifications. Now I am working in EHS managing a private setup. Yes, I think you are eligible because it's a Bachelor of Science special degree. Even though it's nuclear medicine, You are, it is a Bachelor of Science degree, no? So maybe your work experience is ideally fitting with that, no? You are EHS manager, no? So definitely you are eligible. If I think you have more than 1 year experience, since you have a master also about something, and maybe you have done a MSc also in occupational safety and health management also. That means you have two MSc qualifications. That means you have already gone through this eligibility criteria with another MSc program at University of Moratuwa, the same. So then I think you are definitely eligible. So if you are willing to apply and do this course, you are eligible, right? So no problem, right? So I forgot to mention the names of these questions. So I think you will listen to this, and so that person's name was Mr. Charit D. Silva, right? Okay. Then the next question is done by Miss Irandi Lienage. When will we have to do the payments? I think I explained that you have to do the payments at the point of registration. That means if you are eligible, you go undergo the interviews, you face the interview, and then let's say you are selected, you will be informed after the Senate is approving that. So you will have to wait until few time, maybe right after the Senate is approved, we will inform you you are selected. Then we will inform how to register the course, the registration procedure and all. So at the registration point only you have to pay. So that is actually happening in somewhere in May, month of May. So by that time only you have to do the payments, right? Until that you don't have to do any payment. We are even not asking you to submit any application fee. It is free of charge. You can freely submit the application, and it's online. So even you will not spend for what do you call this, register post or something, right? Because good old days it was register post, so that is also not there, right? Then Mr. Sasanga or Mr. or Miss, I don't know, Sasanga, so Sasanga Irabadu Pitiya. This is about MSc in Environmental Engineering and Management. MSc in Environmental. Actually, I don't know about that MSc because it is not on my purview. I am the course coordinator only for Sustainable Process Engineering MSc. This MSc program, as I know, is actually it is conducted by a Civil Engineering Department. So you can contact, there is a separate course coordinator from that department. You can contact him. I don't know about that, right? Uh, just check that, right? Would you please advise the lecture time? I think Ms. Jitmi, I think I answered how many hours per day, right? It is 8 to 5. Um, I told that, right? BTech in environmental technology. Now I am working process management. Can I apply? BTech, I told you there's a problem with the eligibility. It is not mentioned in the eligibility criteria, but you better you apply, because application does not cost anything. You can apply. We will see. Mostly we might not be able to obtain, but uh, maybe at least you can try, give a try, right? If you feel like you are eligible with the work experience, just try it, right? Just apply. I have a Bachelor of Science, Eco Business Management. I think I answered that to Miss Yash, right? Okay, I answered it. Right? You are definitely eligible. Please apply, right? Uh, Uh, okay. Then Mr. Ravindu Udayanga. Okay. I have already completed a BSc honors degree with 4 years of study, specializing in water science and technology. Okay, it is BSc honors degree, no? I have 1 year work experience as a plant supervisor. Yes. So definitely you are eligible. Why not? If you have 1 year experience, if that 1 year experience is after the graduation date, you are there because you are working as a plant supervisor. You have water science and technology related MSc, sorry, Bachelor of BSc, Bachelor of Science degree, honors, 4 years degree. 1 year experience is sufficient, right? Please apply. Mr. Lakindu Kavind, right? I have already completed Bachelor of Engineering Technology, that is BET, that is BTech, right? Honors, BET honors, specialized in energy and environment degree, and I have 1 year experience in environmental. Yes, actually, you should be eligible. The problem is, as I explained, we have a problem with BTech degree. Before that was introduced, only we had this old eligibility criteria. But maybe you can apply. We will see it, right? Just apply and see. Can I know the process modeling software and simulation software that will be covered in the course? Uh, that actually not one software, maybe different software will be covered. So basically, we will cover one dedicated tool is there called Aspen. That is also covered, and maybe other programming tools also there. Maybe sometimes maybe um, uh, something like related to MATLAB or maybe Python like that. But all these tools will be maybe if you don't have any previous experience, you don't have to worry. I cannot specify a specific software is this because multiple software tools will be taught in this program, right? So you have to take it in that way and see, right? Because some tools maybe you will learn that you will have not previously learned also in any program, but some maybe you might have learned, especially if you have done chemical engineering. Uh, I'm a chemical and process engineer graduate from Pera. Yes. There is Mr. Yasindu Veeravarman. Okay. Currently working one, no need of work experience if you have chemical and process engineering degree from Pera. You are directly eligible. Having a double doubt about following this program or environmental engineering machine. Okay, that is what you are asking. It is actually your prime decision. I don't have a right to tell you that this MSc and that MSc. I don't want to compare this MSc with another MSc. So that is not ethical even, right? But I invite you to go through our course content, go through our delivery techniques, go through our lecture panel as well as our previous intakes, what they say. You can ask. There are previous para students, not only para chemical, even para mechanical students also have done our MSc program. You can contact them and also see. Uh, Maybe if you have any friend who has done this, like that, search about this course, and you can even visit our Facebook page. We have a dedicated Facebook page for this course and our website and what we have done. So if after reviewing all this, if you think that this course is, then you can compare that other course as well, right? Then maybe you can decide which one would be better for you. That is your prime decision. I cannot say, uh, but I think in my explanation, introduction, I told you that compared to other MSc programs, what we are trying to do. I did that. So we, in several aspects, we try to enforce our MSc program. One is uh, the practical exposure, because I know most of these MSc programs are still in theoretical mode, most of them. We try to be more practical, right? So rather than talking about theories, we will introduce theories only with practical exposure. So we will take you to the industries, various different industries, various different case studies. We will expose you to various different expertise people as well through training programs. So I can tell you every semester we will conduct at least one big training program with the certificate to you. Right? That is not offered by any MSc program. And plus, there will be at least one guest lecture from mostly from international expertise on that particular topic for every subject. Every subject, every semester, there will be at least one guest lecture from an expert. And plus, there will be uh, some other workshops, practical workshops, industry visits, and all. Every semester at least have at least one industry visit. So most of the semesters, at least two or three industry visits, right? Mostly, but minimum is one, right? So that is what we offer. So you can compare whether this kind of things are offered in other MSc programs and then decide whether which one is better. Other than that, I cannot really compare, right? Sorry about that. Then uh, Miss Sandeepani is asking, I don't have a degree certificate yet since I passed out from the university last September. Okay, okay. But I have a temporary transcript since it's required to submit. Yes, you can submit the temporary transcript and maybe you can explain that to us through an email. So in that case, only you have to send us an email. So send us an email and mention that uh, I have this kind of a problem. So then because we really need your degree certificate by the time of interview. So we can give you until that, because the interview panel should see your degree certificate. So if you can obtain at least by 1st of March, that is okay, right? Or otherwise, that also you have to explain. But this temporary but the problem is, if this case you are valid only if you are a engineering degree holder 4 years. If not, if you have passed out from last September, you are not eligible, right? Uh, Unless otherwise, it is Bachelor of Science honors engineering degree. I don't know whether you are that degree holder or not, right? Just check, right? Okay. Mr. Lakindu Kavind again. Yeah, I have already completed that. I think I answered, right? About BTech degree. Then Malsha, Malsha, I think, Mr. Malsha Chamudita. Yes, he's asking whether the exams are open book or closed book. Yes, some exams are open book, some exams are closed book, right? I cannot say all exams are open book. I cannot even say all exams are closed book, because that depends on the subject wise. Some may be open book, some may be closed book. Usually closed book would be much better for you. If it is open book, you will be in more trouble. Why? If it is open book, the question paper will be difficult, right? So that's the thing. So, but maybe in some subjects, based on their nature, we have to hold it in open book. So in that case, it will be open book. Do we have to get 50% in both CA and WE parts? That is Mr. Aditya Vikramasinghe. Uh, or just 50% overall mark is enough to pass? That is Yes, that is like that. So it's a good question. Uh, you have to achieve 50% in CA as well as 50% in WE, right? That is that. So for example, if you obtain 20% for CA, and then 75%, sorry, 80, sorry, 25% for example, 25% for CA and 75% for WE, you will get ICA, right? So that's that. So both components, right? That's I can't help because that is the way that it has been included in all MSc programs at University of Muratoa. Right. Then Mr. Hustle is asking, I have done my bachelor's in environmental management and it is 2 years work experience, right? In health and safety. Yeah, if it is I'm not sure whether this is 1 year or 2 years, sorry, 3 years or 4 years degree. If it is 3 years, 2 years, anyway, it is 2 years, no? So then I think you are eligible, right? Please apply. I have a level 6 diploma in occupational health and safety, a 1 year UNIDO energy management training of Sri Lanka, and certified membership. Also have 6 years of work in the chemical sector as a work as a consultant for ISO 45,000, so and so and so. And I understand I may not be eligible now, but I'd allow to join this in the future. What steps should I take to become? Actually, I'm not sure this level 6 diploma means what. Is that, is Mr. Nuan is there? If he's there, I would like to, maybe, I'm not sure whether he has left or not. So if this Mr. Nuan is there, I would like to ask from him, or maybe you can, if you see this recording, because we are posting this recording, maybe you can apply, I think, because level 6 means, is it this, what do you call this, engineering related qualification is there with the city and guilds, I think. If it is city and guilds level 6, it is eligible, right? So just check that, right? With your work experience and exposure, I feel like you are relevant to our course, right? Does it continue Norwegian university curriculum intake? No, Mr. Himasha. Uh, I told it clearly that this Norwegian collaboration is, we have the Norwegian collaboration, but it is not. Yes, now we have a Norwegian collaboration upcoming. So sometimes maybe in 2025 intake, some collaboration may be there like that, but I'm not sure about that. So far, we don't have that previous level one. Like in previous level one, it was like they are taking directly after this, but it is not happening right now because now Norwegian, you can check with the Norwegian rules. Now they have strict rules on students. So no, unlike previously, no one, anyone can't go very easily now there, because they have even now charging tuition fee from students, because old days they were not charging. That is why. But we have some collaboration. We are inspiring some collaboration again through this MSc program. Sometimes there will be a chance like that for this intake also. That is what I can tell you, but I can't assure it, right? Yet. But of course, after doing this MSc program, sometimes there will be open opportunities, right? For that. Okay, there's another person, no name for that. I have a biosystems technology honors degree in environmental technology. Can I do this MSc? That is the thing. You have BTech degree. I'm not sure. Please apply because currently we don't have eligibility on that, right? But you can give a try. if you have work experience, 1 year more than that. I'm a chemical and process engineer from, I don't think I will be able to get the degree. So if you are chemical and process engineering graduate from University of Peradeniya, if you have completed the degree by now, right? If your effective date is previous date than February 25th, then you can apply. Please apply, send us an email so we can interview you and see if you can immediately submit us right after. At least you obtain it in March and you can immediately submit those. We can, but the problem is when we submit the applications, you must submit us the documents. That's the problem. Uh, just try, give a try with the university, right? Will all the sessions be recorded and uploaded? Uh, Miss Sanuttara is asking. Okay. Will all the sessions be recorded and uploaded? When we miss some physical session at that time, can we get recordings? That's the problem, right? So we usually we definitely give the recording of this session, right? This awareness session. But usually when we conduct online sessions, we don't give this recordings officially, right? The problem is, I mean, if we give recordings, that will further reduce the online sessions success. Because most of the people, if one thing is, they will think that a recording is there, so they can cover up later and they will not attend. Then we cannot conduct, because our online sessions are not like simply doing a lecture. It is a discussion, and also we conduct some group work within the online session. Even we conduct online sessions, but we have a limited number of online sessions in this intake. Mostly will be physical mode, right? Because of the requirement of so many practical exposures, right? So that is why, but even the online sessions, we will not record and share with you, but we can't, maybe we can't say that you cannot record, you can record, right? You can record if you want, but we cannot give that, because one thing is that, the other thing is this content is a paid content. So if we officially record and give, that recordings can be shared by others, and this is like then the value of the course also will be lower. So we don't like that, and also the amount of online sessions also will be limited. So, but there will be a lot of recordings. Maybe there will be recorded lectures or some kind of recordings maybe there by the lecturers for you to self-learn. Those will be definitely shared with you. We have a learning management system. You will be given the access. Through that, you will be given all these resources, but not the Zoom sessions. We will not record. Right. So I think I answered all the questions in the chat box. But again, there's another question. Yes, Mr. Nuan. Yes, I think you are there. It is the NABOSH level 6, which is maybe a level 6 is equivalent to bachelor's degree in the UK framework, no? Yes, that's the thing. So maybe if it is equivalent to bachelor's degree in UK framework, you with 1 year work experience, you are eligible, I think. Why not you apply? Please apply. Apply. Then we can compare that, and maybe we can discuss that inside our postgraduate division, and we can see whether you are really eligible or not, right? But I think you can apply. Please apply if you are interested in this course. Okay, right. So I think I have answered all the questions in the chat box. Any other doubts for anyone? I think we have spent a lot of time. Maybe the participation also now reduced to 30. So still are there any questions? Yes, Q&A. There are some other questions, right? Okay. Once we apply, do we need to do any payment? No, I explained that. You have to do the payment at the registration, which is in, if you are selected only, right? That is also in when you start the course. Right. Okay then. Thank you very much for everyone. So have a nice evening, actually good night to all of you, and maybe hope you all will apply. And maybe you can share this information with any of your friends or any other people who are interested on this course. Thank you very much.